Good morning. Hold on. Things are all incorrect right now. Model is in the wrong place. Boop. Better. Music's playing. We can appreciate that. Everything is nice and together. Man, I have this song in my head, and I don't know where it's from, and I only remember, like, the start of the lyrics. But all I remember is good morning, it's time to start the day, good morning to you. And that's all I know. That's it. I have no idea where it's from. I have no idea what it is. I don't know any more than that. I just know that. And I'm confused and I'm annoyed. Because I want to know. I need to know. But I don't know how to approach it, because if you just type in Google like good morning song, I have a suspicion you're not going to find what you're looking for. Perhaps. Who knows? Regardless, good morning everyone. Congratulations to Lady Luna D for first. Oh, put that in the microwave for too long. Tongue burnt. I've burnt my tongue. Please, do not look at me. Simply judge me from afar as is required. And also, today, we're going to work on more gremlins. When I put it like this, I look like I'm thinking. It's very hard to keep this on my chin. But we have 5 more gremlin drawings to do, I think. Wait, 1? Or is it only 4? It's only 4. Because I finished one last night. And look who it is. It's the vacationing man himself. Cobalt, at this point, I picture you in like a sun hat with sunglasses. Your hoodie's sleeves have been ripped so that they're t-shirt length sleeves. But you're still wearing the hoodie. They're just like, how to say it, like scissor cut, you know, like that really crude scissor cut that some people do with like denim jeans to make denim shorts. And you're holding, I don't know, like something that looks like a really fancy drink, you know, like it's got a very special, congratulations for a second, like a very special, like long, how to say it, like long, thin bottomed, like but large bowl like drink with like a little umbrella and like a slice of orange in it with a bunch of ice, but it's just orange juice. And you're just like, life is good. And it's like shows you like with your feet kicked up on the beach. And then at one point the camera pans out too far and you realize that the beach is just a green screen and you're still in your bedroom just being like, I choose my vacations my way. But also thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. Oh, much appreciated. Hope that you're doing well today. Got a call from the office that's going to ruin my vacation. Oh no! What happened? But also, we're gonna stretch. Because I could use it. Because I slept through my alarm this morning by a good hour and a half. And we're gonna lean to the right. And we're gonna lean to the left. And we're gonna lean back. Oh yeah! So, everything is ruined for you, and we're gonna shake out our wrists. I love staycations. Staycations are my go. Someone's like, hey man. Speaking of which, I've canceled classes today. Oh, Luna D is just like, yo, boss man. Suck it. And then she's hung up the phone and then like cut to the person she called. And it's the principal just like, oh, I guess Luna D's not coming in today. Well, that's a shame. Puts the phone down. And also, hello, Frozen Scarecrow, and congratulations on 3rd. How do you do today? And what are you going to do about it, Cobalt? Are you going to solo it, or are you going to stream? What's your plan, my man? Man, I was gonna start this stream by talking about how I feel like I've kind of lost my creativity, but I'm kind of coming in relatively strong at the beginning of this stream, so I don't know how to feel anymore. It's like, is this how I cast aside the curse? I just try anyway. I'm doing good. Getting the late bits together for my family vacation to Norway. God damn, dude, that's awesome. Good luck with the Norway trip. I've always wanted to go to one of the Scandinavian countries, and I've never gotten a chance to because I'm not much of a traveler. Yeah. And hey, Scotty, thank you so much for the lurk. Appreciate it, my dude. Yeah, I have a friend in Norway. Well, distant friend, I guess. I used to talk to them a lot back in the day. I haven't talked to them so much anymore, but we're in those terms where, like, if we ever message each other, how to say, when we message each other, it's always, like, super just like, oh, snap, how's it going? Like, that kind of, you know, like, friendship. Scarecrow, I go between, like, once every 5 to, like, 8 years. I wish I could do that once a year, but in this economy, blech. And also, I never go solo. I always go with my, And hello, Pandemonium. How are you doing? I always go with parents. Oh, weird. I totally had it in my head that you went more. Nah. I mean, there was a period of time where we were going like once every 2 or 3, but that was when I was younger. That was like pre-high school, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that sounds about right. I got to say that I thought you were going to say I got a friend in Norway. Well, not a friend, an enemy. I mean, that would have been the better twist, right, Cobalt? Just like, back when you could get stuff in your carry-on and save on it. Oh, and you could just stuff you... they could just carry on and save on a ticket. The good old days. Dude, I remember that shift between... Oh, let me actually open up the other drawing that I did so that you guys can see it. Because you guys know Ice Fox to some degree, I'm pretty sure. There's the Ice Fox gremlin that I drew. But, I remember that shift from in the 2001s. When all of a sudden security increased. Because I remember going into the we're going to the plane, and I had this Game Boy, like the old like Game Boy Pocket, with my Pokemon Blue, or it might have been Crystal at that point. I don't remember when they were all released, but I remember the peeps all were like, you know, like the security and stuff were like, hey, we need you to turn on your Game Boy. And I'm like, okay. So I did, and I remember flicking the switch and all of them taking like a notable step back. And I'm just sitting there looking at my Game Boy like I didn't really understand the connection between that and like, you know, 9/11. And I was just like, what's the problem? It's a Game Boy. Like, I remember saying that out loud. Like, I capture monsters in it, you know? That's all I really do. You could kill the pilot with your Game Boy. Dude, I remember the first time I was on a plane when we were coming from the Netherlands to Canada. And the stewardess came up to my parents and was just like, is this your first time flying? And they're like, no, not us, but it is for our son. And, you know, our son and my other sibling. And she's just like, oh, do you want to go and see the cockpit? And we're like, yeah! So we got to go see the cockpit. They just casually could walk into the cockpit as like, you know, like a 7-year-old. and be like, oh, this is cool. Yeah, that didn't happen after that time. That stopped happening real quick. Exactly what Cobalt just said. Sorry, Cobalt, I didn't see the message. Dude, that, like, thinking back on that now, that's wild. That it was just like, would you like to come see the cockpit? And we're just like, yeah. And then we just went. You know, there was no issues. There was no panic. There was no situation. Just like, do you want to go see the thing? Yeah. Okay, let's go. That was it. That was the extent of it. And it's just like, wow, things changed. And I don't think for the better, you know? Alright, so this one I'm gonna actually have to draw from scratch, because it's a different kind of character. So technically, this one's a fresh page. Is it still? Yes, it is. Okay. Man, I actually found my old Game Boy and my Pokemon Crystal, and my siblings Pokemon Red. I don't know where the Pokemon Blue is. It might be in there. And I was just like, oh shit! Like, childhood. I should replay these at some point. I haven't yet. Surprise. But someday. Probably sell those for 400. True, but they're my childhood Frozen Scarecrow. I can't do that. I would betray my childhood. And that's just... Sell your kids, too. Dude, I'm just listening to a podcast right now about... what is their name again? Coco... La something. I do not remember the exact name anymore. Coco Chanel? Is it Chanel? Is that what I'm thinking of? Regardless, there was a period of time in their history where their father had like other kids and was just like, there's not really anything I could do with these kids. Hello there, farmer man. If you pay me money, I'll give you these kids. And the farmer was just like, aight. And then the father figure hecked off to America, and it's like, that's horrifying. Just remember, kids, you're never truly safe. Never truly safe. Hell's bells, right? I mean, this was like the late 1900s. So, imagine being horrified. Cobalt, I think vacation's gotten to your head already. You've disconnected from the real world. Cobalt, please, you're a menace. You're a menace. This is why you're my on-again, off-again rival. Because sometimes you just say things and I'm like, well, the rivalry's back on. And then sometimes you say things. I'm just like, the rivalry's off because I don't want to be associated with you when your inevitable cancellation happens and your entire career crashes and burns. Bro, you're out here collecting rivals like Pokemon. I only have 2 rivals. I have my side piece rival Cobalt. And I have my main rival Haya. Haya and I greet each other by like slamming our foreheads together and yelling at each other. Cobalt is like a coworker to some degree, where both of us have like our equivalency, have like our equivalency of you know, like a tea or coffee and just kind of gesture at each other. What's wrong, Luna D? What's going on? Luna D's mad because she also wants to, have a rivalry. And I'm like, you don't want to have a rivalry with me. It's the equivalency of having like how to say it, oh my god, my brain. My rivalries are very non-committal. I'm just kind of looking for something simple and loose and carefree, you know? I'm just not really feeling like I want to get like locked down anywhere, you know? Thought we had something special. You are special, Cobalt. Don't worry. You're the only other rival I have. Insert like the stereotypical statements that like a cheating spouse says to their mistress. You know, just like, I'm gonna leave her at one point, baby, you know? Like, I just need to get my finances in order. I tease, of course. I'm very against the whole like cheating on people and dragging people along and all that crap. I hate that stuff. It's great from a drama perspective, you know, like from like a show drama perspective. Also, I'll get to the squats in a second. But from like a reality thing, oh my god, that stuff makes me want to yell at people and get mad. But from like this perspective, it's great for drama, right? It's like a love triangle, but it's rivalry. It looks exactly like a 2 million art. Oh wait, no, hold on, rival. I can mimic it. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, it looks like. I think it's that. I don't remember exactly, but I think that's the 2 million one that comes to mind for me every time. Or is it lower? I think it's lower. I think it's like down here. I was rewatching some Castle recently, so I only assume that this ends with Will murdering me when I can't take any more and threaten. And hello, Blue. I do not know Castle, Cobalt, but that is no. I don't do murder. Rivalry, like Nemesis, maybe, because at that point the nemesis is like I need to deal with that before it causes problems to like other people. But from a rival perspective, it's just like, you know, it's casual. We go fishing on the weekends. We'll be in and out. Currently doodle bobbing, like a doodle bop. We're the doodle bops, we're the doodle pops, and we'll rock you. Oh yeah, that's all I know. But yes, I will do the squats. Uno secondo. Also, hold on, I need to close my curtains. The sun is getting in here and it's hot. Ugh. Who needs naturally made vitamin D when you can just pop supplements? All right. 10 squats. Everybody stand up if you'd like to join me. I'm just doing a quick shifting and pivoting on the hips because my God, I don't stretch enough. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that hurts. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I am such an old man. it. I did it. 10. If you can't make your own vitamin D, store-bought is fine. Well, that's basically what I'm living right now. Scarecrow, the plan was to go for a walk today, but I power slept through my alarm. It was great. I loved every second of it. It was so much fun. No, it wasn't. Waking up groggy and being like, nothing about this makes sense right now. What happened? All right. But let's get to drawing. I need... Oop, this should technically still be that blue. Oh, this is going to be the fun part, because I'm not good at drawing circles. As you can see. Alright. Just for context, we are drawing... I'm going to try to say this name correctly, because this is part of the new crew... new-ish crew of the Vtuber group that Doran is part of, whose name I cannot pronounce nor remember for the life of me. Frozen Scarecrow remembers, but I have a hard time with it. Oyaji Club? I'm not saying that correctly. But yes, them. Dorn chose his 5 to be like, no, it must be the new 5 members. And I'm like, fine. It reads like it's, oh, so it's Oyaji. Okay, Oyaji. So the first one we're going to be drawing is Akage Kitsu, I think is how you're supposed to pronounce that name. Who is... You'd think a relatively simple drawing to draw. But, as someone who's not the best when it comes to circles, it's gonna be much more difficult. I just need one good circle. If I can just get one good circle. And it's just like, Will, just slow down. No! I shall not be slowed. I will go at the pace that I wish to go to. If only there was a tool that could draw circles, but it doesn't give the same texture, Frozen Scarecrow. That's an important thing. I'm using a particular thing. I was going to say, oh, did they release a new gen? But I'm thinking about it. I think I remember that happening. Yeah, that happened last year sometime? Every time I'm like, oh, and then I fuck it up. I do not have good line control. Line control is difficult. Ugh. I'm also sweating a lot. It's terrible. It's terrible. I hate spring. When can it be winter again so that I can be happy and cold and depressed? Back when it was easier. Oh my god, it's doing that weird thing again. And first of all, thank you, Kuma, for the resub. Very much appreciated. Happy 8 months. Second, no problem at all, Cobalt. You have yourself a good lurk. I know that it's secretly because I called you a side piece, and I'm sorry. I mean, I can't lie, but I'm still sorry that that's the situation. I'm gonna keep drawing circles until I draw a good one. Why do I start at the top? I don't know. Because theoretically, it's better if I start at the bottom. Not quite. Well, enjoy this for the next 30 minutes. Circle, 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 circle. It never, ever stops. Once I get the circle, though, it will be minutes before this is done, which is probably more frustrating than anything. It's just like, this can be done so fast if I just wasn't so bad at this. So close with that one. Still no. And how are you, by the way, Kuma? I hope that you're doing well. Finally! A circle. We did it. We're even going to do this to it so that it's just a little bit better. And then we do shoomp. 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 Do I'll actually keep that. That makes more sense to me. All right, so for that, we want to do this and this, and then we grab this and that, and we make, it's gonna make this a little bit more difficult, but we make this white, because their outline is white. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna grab that, do this, do, select expand to, inward, boop. It's just gonna be, I think it's full black at least, as far as I'm seeing here. Yeah, it's full black. And then for the face, we're gonna go back to this drawing, go above, nice and big. It's gonna be think this would probably be the best way to do it. Just the simple little thing. It's not quite perfect though. Hold on, I want to take my reference from the other one. We're just gonna steal this. Let's just invert it. Boom, easy. Yeah, that's way better. We're gonna do that, and we're just gonna draw over it. We're just gonna grab that red. Wow, that's way better. Let's do that instead. But I do think we're gonna get rid of a little bit of this. A little bit too large of a brush. Just want it to look like it was brushed in. Perfect. One down. Not even 40 minutes. Chat, you're doing great. Now we go here, go there. Save this as okay. Kitsune. Save. Not even like 15 minutes for the whole art. At least we got this one's gonna be the easiest one of them all. The rest are gonna probably be more difficult. Because this one, literally, the art is just, I mean, for context, like, this is the reference that I'm working with. Like, you know? The easy thing on top of the list. Exactly. That's what we're doing. You get it. No, I'm gonna already throw that one at Dorn so that I'm just gonna quickly spam him with these. So that I can knock them out one at a time. All right, one done. I'm gonna go and check that off on my list. Smudge? Question mark? One second, sorry. So I'm gonna go and... Oh right, I finished Ice Fox last night too. What the heck? Okay, one second. I gotta go look at something because apparently something weird is happening and I'm very confused. Where would that smudge be? Wait, do I just need to do this? Hold on, we'll just do this. Maybe that'll fix it. Because for some reason on Dorn's end, he's getting like this smudge where it's not on my end. Like for him, there's like this big smudge right there. And it's not on my end. That should fix things. That's weird. Tell him to clean his monitor. Wow. Wow. I am so confused. Like, on Dorn's side, there's this mark. But there's nothing. I am like, is there something there? Oh my god, there is something there. What the heck? There's a little something. What the heck? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, Dorn's freaking screen is so, like, color sensitive that he found this, like, you can't see it anymore, but there was, like, this faint, I don't know how it got there, like, the faintest of faintest color change. Like, you know the freaking color numbers, it'd be the equivalency of, like, adding a... You know, like, I don't even know how to like, explain that. Like, if you took the hex and it's 0 across the board, it's like you added a 1 to the end. Dorn got that Imperial money, right? He's freaking cash moneying it right now. There we go. Pretty sure you'd notice when a black screen stops being true black on an OLED. I presume so, but it's weird. It's catching me so off guard. Like, I don't even know how that particular little smudge got there, which is just frightening. Because now I'm like, have I done this somewhere else before? Is there like a different piece of art somewhere that has like a weird little something? Whatever it might have been. And yeah, Lunity, we got one done. Whew. One wipe of the face later. Dorn actually has a traumatic history of dead pixels. I kind of do too, Rival. I had one monitor that had a line going down it that was only a pixel thick, but it was just like there, and it was like I didn't have money for another monitor, so that just became like my side monitor. And then one day I got so used to it that I didn't even notice it anymore. Well, I did a thing. Ooh, let me see. Oh, snap! Bam. your hair. I'm sorry. I like my hair. I like my hair. There are warranties for that. I think the monitor was out of the warranty range at that point. Am I arrival yet? No. I'm sorry. It's like a whole paperwork thing. You gotta fill in the A15, and then you need to, then you need to fill out the B72 and then the C25. And then it's still a whole process period of like 5 to 6 months. And that's presuming that the paperwork doesn't get lost somehow, which it usually gets lost and you gotta start the process over again. But that time it's only 3 to 4 months because we kind of start, we know we're aware of the paperwork now. See, rival Pokemon. I don't know what's happening either, Frozen Scarecrow. I promise. I don't know how this has happened. Canadian bureaucracy, it's fine. More like ADHD bureaucracy, where I get stuff in the mail and I look at it and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get that figured out soon. And then like an hour later, I've completely forgotten about it. And then 4 days later, I find it like under something else. And I'm like, oh yeah. Portable DAC/amp has an app with it that actually has a countdown timer for the warranty. Oh shit. That's kind of nutty, rival. In like a good way? Wait, does that mean that there's... I'm so paranoid. No. It must have just been a smudge that I didn't erase when I first started. I'm just so paranoid now. Like, oh well, we'll deal with it, but ugh. Expired now, but it had 300 days on it. You could extend it by leaving a review. Wow. Yeah, it's all right. Get an extra 60 days. Hell yeah. But all right, that means the next person that we're doodling is a name that I'm not going to be able to pronounce very well. Like a techno-colored skirt, so that's gonna be complicated as heck. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a complicated character. Maybe we save them for later. Nah, we're not cowards. I do not know how to pronounce this name though. So I'm just gonna post it in chat and you guys can try and say the name. I've seen you play horror games. Yes, you are. What do you mean? What do you mean? Why, hello there, Ling. How was your art and other game stream? Rusty's Retirement, I think was the name of it. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, you were doing the art. My hand is starting to cramp. Ma'am, do hand stretches before you draw. Please, I'm begging you. Okay, well, halfway through your art, do stretches too. I have issue as I grip my pen real tight. Well, stop it! Do not that. But also, how was your art session? And how was the... I peeked in your stream. I couldn't talk, though, because I was trying to do multiple things at once. But I saw that you had your game on this side. It was all over here. And then you were doodling it up over here. Good attempt, Ling. Good attempt. We appreciate the trying. My brain is melted a bit. I'm unfortunately going to have to agree with you in that regard. But how was it? How was the Rusty's retirement? Oh, excuse me. I hope that it was fun. I hope people enjoyed it. I was drawing Ryan's D&D characters since we got the design done. Nice! When are you going to draw my D&D character, Lang? Also nice. Animals are neato. I didn't know that game had animals. Okay, how are we doing this outfit? This is a complicated outfit. Sorry, I'm scanning it over trying to be like, okay, how do I want to do this? Lang's literally just like, I'm not even answering Will's question about the D&D character because we are not associated at all whatsoever in that regard. And I'm like, true, doesn't mean I can't sass about it regardless. I want a cool Ling drawing. Sad noises. One day I will taunt you with the coral. Well, the day you do, I might actually consider buying it, because the price right now is ridiculous. In terms of it never going on sale, at least. I'm not saying the price itself is actually ridiculous. Just more that they haven't done a sale yet, and it upsets me greatly. Such a pain in the butt to draw. Heckery Deckery Dinos. But at least the leg stuff is relatively easy. They just wear fancy heels. On the foot. Oh, and also I'll Probably because it looks very cattail-esque. I'll give them a cattail like so. Just to give it that extra pouncy feel. Nivek! What's going on, my dude? Actually, no, I'll draw the pattern a little bit because it's split down the middle. And then there's a piece that goes like this. Not much. How you do? I'm doing all right. Thank you for the lurk, by the way, Solarcy. I'm doing all right. A little bit on the tired side, but you know, that's pretty on brand, so I ain't too worried about it. And then I gotta figure out this hair. This hair. You guys could see what I'm seeing. This hair. First of all, ear. And you can't even see the other ear over all the hair. I think I'm gonna have to move this up just a tiny bit, actually, otherwise it's not gonna quite work. But still, I'm doing all right. Appreciate you asking, Nivek. She has a little hooked piece of hair right there, and then this long braided strand, which means I'm gonna have to draw braids. At the end. Big bunch of hair in the back. And a big bunch of hair in the back. Roughly the character at the moment. But gonna be a heck of a time to draw that hair, because the hair is curls. Like hair like springs. So it's gonna be an interesting adventure drawing those. Except for this part. This is more like so. Is it already almost time for ads again? Really? Man, you guys are making the day go by too fast. Stop being interesting, chat. Jeez Louise, I'm trying to get things done right now. And you're just all like, meh, I'm talking about interesting things and being generally interesting. I'm very upset with you all right now. Anyway, for the sake of dealing with the ads, I try, but it's a curse. Yes, Scarecrow, you're very interesting. Wait, when is your Norway trip? Is it tomorrow? Because it sounded like it's coming up quite quick. Tomorrow. God dang, dude. That's awesome. Take pictures. I want to see stuff. I'm demanding things of you right now. But also, we're going to take a quick 5 to 10 minutes to let this to just bonk this ad over the head so that we don't have to deal with it later. So, Everyone, we're going to take a quick a few moments break if you guys can and are able to. I hope that you get up and stretch. Grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself some drink. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. I will be back. ASAP. BRB. Ling, stretch your hand. BRB. I almost clicked the end stream button without really thinking about it. Like, my mouse hovered over it and I was like, no, that's not starting. Back up again. Move mouse away. Also, Ling, instead of working, how about you work on stretching your hand? Muscle memory taken over. Dude, Scarecrow. Dude. I have this really weird muscle memory where my left index finger likes to just twitch downwards. And I'm not bullying, I'm worrying. It's different. So like I'll click sometimes, and the amount of times I've scared myself in first-person shooters. I've had it a couple times with a friend when I was playing Escape from Tarkov with them, where it's just literally we're just like slowly creeping, and all of a sudden just my shotgun goes off, and both of us are just like, Jesus! And just like, Will, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm sorry! Sometimes my finger just clicks. I don't even think about it. I had it once with a friend playing Helldivers with them. And I was threatening to shoot him because he was telling a bunch of really bad jokes. And I happened to look in his direction. And then I had that moment again where my finger just randomly fired off. And I shot him. And I'm just like, I am so sorry. I know that this is going to sound like an excuse, but sometimes my left finger just likes to shoot. It is irritating. I don't know what causes it. And he's like, yeah, sure, bud. I'm just like, I swear to God, I don't know what causes this. It's so irritating when it's just like, look, I acknowledge that this happened and that it was incredible timing. But it wasn't my fault. Like, I've had it before with video games, too, where I'll just, like, accidentally skip over text because I'll click for no reason. And it'll be just, like, characters will be halfway through dialogue, and it'll skip to the next chunk of dialogue. And I'm like, I was trying to read that. Why, finger? Like, why? Why do you have this weird impulse sometimes? It's very frustrating. Also, re-looking at this quick doodle, I'm excited kind of to draw this character because, like, look at them. They look majestic and tough. They're so tough. Wait, Scarecrow, you didn't promise me you'd take pictures. I need a promise from you, my dude. And what are you typing, Ling? What you doing? What you typing about? Who are you typing to? You don't have to answer any of these. I'm just being sassy. Me. Get rated by most people. Hey, how's it going? Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope that you're having a good day. Please take care of yourselves. Ling raids. Ling! Answer me these questions, 15, and also, why aren't you taking care of yourself? I'm getting commission, that's why I'm working. Oh, hell yeah, get that bag. Let's go, baby. Cash, money, cash, money, cash. Who's your type? I don't have a type. I'm dead inside. Had to go for the drama, the flair, the broken record moment. I got nothing. I don't know where to go from that. I get the weird broken record moment a lot recently. That's terrible. You know, talking about me, guys, I'm gonna talk about me for a second. All right. I know we've been talking about you guys this whole time, but now we're gonna talk a little bit about me. Sorry. Sometimes I enjoy just playing the sassy character. I think that's actually a country song. I want to talk about me. I want to talk about number one something something. Oh boy. I'm okay talking about you constantly. But occasionally, I want to talk about me. This is a real country song. You're welcome, everyone, for now knowing that. Whether you wanted to or not, now you know. Will, how do you know so many country songs? I grew up on a farm. I didn't really have a choice. That music was there all the time. I do not remember what I was going to say. I got too invested in being sassy that now I'm just lost. You know what? I think I'm okay with it. I think I'm okay with being a little bit lost. I might have to do the hair first in like pretty notable detail. I wonder if there's a thing in here that will let me do that. Oh, excuse me. No, it doesn't look like that there's any spirals, which is kind of a shame, because that would have been awesome. I mean, technically, I think I can make this work. I might have to do it in multiple different layers, though. It might have to be like a back hair and front hair drawings, like just a kind of idea, if that even works. Kind of works. We'll probably make it work. But also, again, congratulations, Ling, on the new commission. You work hard, get paid, be awesome, draw the cool things that we all know you can draw. And I hope that the commission goes smoothly, because there's probably nothing worse than having like a difficult client who's just like, well, can you change this? I don't really like this. I don't really like this color. Can you fix this? Ooh, that pose is kind of off. And it's like, you had a chance to pick out the pose 2 weeks ago, friend. The pose stays. You gave me the okay on that pose 2 weeks ago. The pose remains. Yeah, but like, I think a different pose would be better. Yeah, no, we're on the coloring stage. That's not happening anymore. I asked you twice of your opinion on that particular look, and you were okay with it. So, stick it up your butt and go for a jog. Sorry, I'm just pondering how I can make this where stick what. It's a very old internet meme. Lunady, sorry. I'm sorry that you know this now. Just don't look into it. That's all I have to say. Just don't even look into it. Don't be aware of it. Pretend it never happened. Think of it like a Midsummer Night's Dream. Alright, let's get this. I'm sorry, Lunady. I'm sorry it's always like this. It's always just, what the frick is Will saying? Just don't worry about it. If Will says it, you probably just shouldn't even think about it. I see that tiny little situation. The wristbands we will just do afterwards. Oh, right. That's actually not needed. It's all just scrunched up clothing. This goes down, and the drinks go down. I do not remember the name of this song, but every now and then that song just randomly crosses my brain. Is it a good song? Not really. No, I was right the first time. Should have put it a lot more up. Loose. God dang it, now I got Punk Rock Loser in my brain. That's my mistake. I blame that on me, but still. I ain't your average normal dude. Yeah, it's a trap. Oh, how is it again? Yeah, it's a... Oh, how does that lyric go again? It's tragedy, I think. Yeah, it's a tragedy, but I keep things loose. Yeah, I ain't no average punk rock loser. Yeah, I'm a savage. I'm really cool. Oh, that song is such a pain in the ass. Punk music can be so interesting and frustrating to listen to, because you're just like, what is this? What is this thing I'm listening to at the moment? Especially when it comes to that particular group. Though would recommend listening to Punk Rock Loser if you have any interest in just kind of an odd punk song. Oh, their other song, which is really good, I think is called Ain't No Thief. Hold on, let me check really quickly. Yeah, it's called Ain't No Thief. Ain't No Thief is a very silly song. Like the song literally starts with like the singer talking to somebody, just like, yeah, came into the party wearing a jacket, on the back was a shrimp on a boat. When you saw me wearing it, I was real upset. And I said, I got this jacket from my grandma. And the whole song just kind of goes like that, but the chorus is, I ain't no thief. I ain't no thief. I ain't no thief. We just have the same stuff. Great song. Would recommend. It's very silly to listen to. The ending of it is just flat ridiculous, where it's like this person gets mad at him because he has this like insanely like unique item, you know, like this flask with like an engraving on the side that's like very personal. And he's just like, no, I got this because of this, because I was in Boy Scouts. You know, and that's just where I happened to get it. Just implying that he's probably stolen a bunch of stuff. But again, he ain't no thief. He ain't no thief. Hold on, let me find the lyrics just for simplicity's sake, just for the exact. Yeah, exactly. But he got the same stuff. How's the ending go? Oh, there it is. I recall buying this. I recall buying this exact lighter when I was 15. My grandpappy gave it to me as a present because I finished Boy Scout training. He was so proud of me. Then he decided to create this lighter in the exact same image as yours. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm sorry that I'm in this haze right now. When I said that I wanted to talk about me, I meant talking about things in my mind, not talking about the Viagra boys. But here we are, I guess. So the hatch is always... Okay, hold on. I need to learn how to draw braids right now. So it's this kind of a shape. And then it kind of comes back a little bit. And on the other side, it's more like this shape. And then this one comes back around. That. Yeah, so it's kind of a shump, 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 shump. But then to add to it, there's a roundness up, and then a this, and then a roundness up. No, this has to go further down. It's got to be more like that, so that it keeps going like that. Am I seeing that correctly? No. Man, braids are difficult. Let's see if I can find a tutorial on this really quickly. I love that they're like, no, you need to do exactly what you just did. Just this shape. And then it's weaves in, weaves in, weaves in, weaves it, or weaves in, weaves in, weaves in, weaves in, weaves in. Okay. I think I'm getting the general idea there. apologies for the self-talk. I'm like, how in the 9 hex do you do braids? Like this? Oh, goodness. I'm going to do this specifically on a different layer so that I don't just destroy all my work here. Break time. It's about dang time, Ling. Please have yourself a good break. Okay, so the general idea is that it thicks, and then 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 it thicks, 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 ooh, thicks, 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 thicks. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of shocked with how well that worked. The only thing is it needed to be thinner. So we're going to do it a bit more like that. But that works just fine from my perspective. So let's scribble this out. Scribble that line out. I still need to do one thing though. They need to be, if I saw this correctly at least. Yeah, they just need to look like they're flowing into each other a little bit more. So just doing this alone should actually help a fair bit, and obviously thin that out a tad. Just want to do a little bit of this, this. And oi, child, you shush. I don't think you can actually hear them, but there was a very loud child for a second. Trust me on this one. Boop. All right, there we go. We got the braids. Yeah, this is going to be the complicated one. This is going to be the one that I'm going to probably be spending most of today on. And you know what? That's okay. We got to learn. We're using this as learning opportunities. to figure out how certain styles of art works. And we'll probably need to do it so that it's like this, because I presume this is also going to go in that direction. And this goes like this. And then we have a crisscross and another crisscross and another crisscross. And there. Attach that a little bit more. Boom. All right, now we need to do the skirt. With this, which is going to be its whole own thing. Because this skirt is pretty, how to say, elaborate. It's a very fancy skirt is what I'm trying to say. So they have a zipper here for it, which goes straight down the middle. We're going to do with the little symbols that we had a little bit higher. I'm going to do that here and here, which we mimic on this side. And then from there, we have it go shoom, shoom, and shoom. Oh no, a little bit lower than that. Shoom, and shoom. And from there, it comes back down. Like shoom, shoom. And the same on the other side. Shoom, shoom. And then within those is where the fun begins, because we have this going like that. This like so. This right there. This like really cool like stained glass effect on like a pair of shorts, which I think is really neat. Or on a skirt, sorry. Definitely used the incorrect wording there. And then we go shunk, which then goes to this direction, which goes up. And then this way. And then we need to try and mimic that to the best of our abilities on the other side. About there, down in this direction. Across, which then goes dump. Dump. And then this one again from about the halfway down that way and that way. Look at how crazy that particular setup is. It's wonderful. Confusing as heck, but wonderful. I like it. Response, yes. Okay. And then for the shoes. Oh my god, shoes. Go for the heel. down along the foot. Looks like it actually tips nicely at the end. Comes around. Has kind of a top, and then it comes up like so. Very fancy heel. Since this side's a little bit different, it's going to be a little more dramatic. It's going to go shoomp, and again down with an extra bit of toe. And actually do this, bring it down, come around, start coming up, and then we have the heel starting right there. I saw that side correctly. Yeah. Oh, not entirely. Okay, I have this a little bit wrong. This actually goes up there. And we'll add the ear and the tail, and then I'm going to have to figure out the hair afterwards, because those are two separate beings as far as I'm concerned. And then there is another ear over here technically, but we'll figure that one out afterwards. Let's actually finish those little spots. There we go. And then I know the tail is supposed to be really fuzzy, so we're going to do kind of like a try to add a nice bit of fluff to the tail itself. To really emphasize the fluffiness of that tail. I feel like I'm slowly tapping into my own Bob Ross right now. Just add some happy little hairs onto the happy little tail. Then you just gotta shake out your wrist. Just really shake the devil right out of it. Alright, Blue, we could do that. One moment, please. I mean, it's basically what I'm doing at this point, so not a whole lot of difficulties there. Alright, ASMR for 3 minutes in 3, 2, 1. So basically, we're just going to keep going the way we were doing. Like I said, just adding the nice little details to really make it seem like it's a fluffy tail. Fluffiest darn tail you ever did see. Look at how fluffy that tail looks. Wonderful. That's exactly what we're looking for. Now we still need to figure out the hair, which I think I'm going to do completely separately just for my own sanity's sake, because I feel like that one's actually going to be relatively difficult. So for now, and hello, Mama M. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for the croissants. Yeah, this should be fine. So we're going to do this first. And I hope that you're doing well today, Mama M. It caught me in the middle of having to speak nice and softly for everybody, so I apologize in advance if that is not something that you enjoy. I'm going to grab some nice dark gray to fill in all those spots. There we go. And we're also gonna first go in here. We've already added the white part of the eyes. We now need to grab a nice... It's the ASMR for those stream because I have news that will probably make you scream. First of all, and no, we are done in 1 minute and 20 seconds. It is only for 3 minutes. Grab a nice that color. Alright, let's see. Oh wait, not for the legs. I forgot about the legs. The legs don't have that. And then we want to grab the dark nylon color, which I don't want to be completely black because that's no fun for anybody involved. There we go. I feel like I didn't grab the right color for the skin. Yeah, that's more on point. There we go. And then we're doing the colors for the general body, which is a lot of whites and a lot of nice extra colors. We'll add like a slightly not completely white color there. Which are these parts specifically. Nice and easy to fill in. And this is Chocolate Thunder over and out. ASMR complete. Ready and waiting. Boop. There we go. That. Oh, I forgot to do that part. Although this should probably be like a lighter color in hindsight. Or a darker color because it's a little bit more in the back. There we go. All right, there we go. Now for everything else. But we're zooming. We're making the heckin' progress. Let's see, we want this. Boop. Oh wait, it's probably the same color as the nylon, so let's get rid of that. Grab the nylon color, put that on there. I am prepared, Mama M. I am ready and waiting, as they say. As the kids say. The kids say that. You can't convince me otherwise. And then this is like a silvery color, so we want to make sure we're grabbing a good sample of that silver right there. Man, this is just going to be me being like, I need to make sure. Oops, sorry, I would give you the news, but I have to eat my cravings and let out the morning sickness after. Congratulations, Mama M. Congrats on the next, on the, you know, in hindsight, I don't actually know. Oh my God, I fricked up this thing too. Baby number 3. I was about to say, I can't remember how many kids you have already. So I'm sitting here just like, I want to congratulate, but I realize I can't say a number because I don't know the number. Congratulations on child number 3. I don't have one of those the heck do you call those? Those noise, not noisemakers. You know, like the little party horns. But consider me blowing one of those in spirit. This is as close to the. That's as close as I can get to the sound. Party poppers too. There. That is the extent of my ability to produce sounds. But yeah, congratulations. How far along are you at this point? Or did you like learn this very recently? Like, is this like the newest news that ever did news? Found out 3 days ago. Oh, well, congratulations. May your pregnancy go smoothly and the birth be, well, as swift as a birth can be. My mom has given me the, how to say, the lowdown. Just pop right out, right? Like, literally just arrive at the hospital. They go, like, go over there, and you're just like, Hoop. Oh, thank goodness. My mom has two different stories from both of myself and my sibling. I think the sibling went smoother than mine did. But that's partly because the doctor that my mom was dealing with was kind of telling her when the birth was going to happen. Whereas she was telling him, no, it's happening now. And he's like, no, no, no. Were you being stubborn? I was like 2 weeks late compared to when I was supposed to be born. I was supposed to be born roughly on my parents' wedding anniversary. And I was born like 2 weeks later. We'll claim score. Right? Just like time to go. I've been here long enough that I own this space. Fight me. My mom always makes the joke that she knew that I was an ADHD kid before I was born because of how much I kicked. It's like, you were not a chill baby. Hello, dude. How's it going, my dude? The dupe man himself coming in to grace us with a hello. Points well spent. Will, do you oppose? What's the current lineup for you at the moment? My man. I want to see if I can do a proper prediction based on that. I'm pretty sure you have I know you have at least one son. But I don't remember if your second kid is a son or not. Rosalina. Okay, then, I'm going to go on the 101 approach, so I'm going to say boy next. I'm going to try to go with the pattern recognition. Unless it's a mirror situation where it's 1001 kind of idea, where it's just like, crap. It's going boy, girl, girl, boy. Not twins, one of each. Oh, dude's doing the big brain thinking. Just like, no. The next one is... Oh God, I hope that that's not the case, Mama M, because that sounds very difficult. I don't think. No, I do know somebody who is a twin. I don't know any of their like their birth stories at all. I just know that they, I believe, are the older one by like, you know, like 2 minutes or something like that. And that's a whole thing where it's just like, no, I'm older than my sister. It's like, you guys are twins. It's like, I'm still the older one. And it's like, all right. Live in that weird technicality zone. And also, hello, Spencer. I don't know why my brain was just like, yeah, you said the name. I'm like, we didn't though. You haven't said the name, and it's like, no, it's okay. Oh, you have twin brothers. Well, there you go. Wait, that means it's technically within the genetics for you to potentially have twins. I think twins has a genetic, or the capability to produce twins is a semi-genetic component, isn't it? Or am I completely off my rocker here? I could be completely off my rocker, just for clarification, because I don't know nothing about genetic stuff. I wish I did. I wish I had gone more into biology, but it's complicated. But it skips a generation usually. There's a couple of things that usually skip generation. Apparently, like, baldness is a thing too, like, depending on the... There's a thing. There's a track record of predisposition, but I don't think it's a guarantee. Were you about to call me? No, Spencer. I mean, I mentioned that to somebody the other day, but no, my brain's just like, yeah. I went, you know, hey, how's it going? And then my brain's like, Spencer. And I'm like, no, you need to make me say the word. And my brain's just like, no, I just said it. And it's like, you didn't, though. You said it inwardly. We need that outward. We need that outward commentary. No. Don't worry. I have learned to get rid of Spectre. Maybe. There's always a chance that it'll come back unexpectedly. But we can pretend that I learned. Oh, wait. I can just... Speed coloring. And welcome back, Cobalt. I hope that what you were working on worked out well. Just dropping by to take care. Hope the stream is going well. Thank you, Cobalt. And yes, it is. We are relatively quickly making progress on this. Faster than I thought we were going to. I will admit. Actually, wait. Is her tail a slightly different color? Yeah, her tail is a slightly different color. It's more of an orange. I think that's like a tabby cat. I think that's the term. Oh, right. I did the hydrate. I still need to do the stretch. Thank you for the stretch, by the way, Cobalt. Good luck with all the things you need to do today. Although you're supposed to be relaxing, mister. And lean. And lean. And back. And shake out wrists. Nice. Well done, everyone. Okay, and we still need to do the shoes. I'm just realizing that I'm accidentally staring at this character's butt. Why do you do this to you? Why do you do this to yourself? Come on, Mang. I know you can do better. I believe. It doesn't have to be this way, dude. Dude, I didn't want to say it in front of the missus, but I'm worried about you. You've been spilling a lot of ink recently. What do we got here? And hello, Pavlov. How you doing, my dude? My nice pen wasn't working, so I opened up the replacement pen. The tube looked clean, but it was all through the inside. Oh, so it just leaked out the minute that you tried to use it? Was it just like an instantaneous, like, I have mistakes? Yeah, that's terrible. That's the only way to possibly describe it. Also, hello, Pavlov. How you do? How do you do? Excuse me. Oh no, I don't have a... Where's my stuff? Ah, my desk is cleaned up. No! Where are you? There you are. What's all this? Wait, I've talked about all this before. This doesn't need to be looked at. I must pretend to be working. Good luck, be brave! And thank you, Blue. I don't know what the time was for that. Probably 1 minute 56:30. We'll gamble. Wow, that pen is sensitive. Remind me not to use that pen anymore. You go there. I'll have to grab that after stream. Ugh. And we want to grab this color for the ear. And then for the fluff, it's like a really soft gold color. Boom. All right, majority of it is done. It's all down to the hair. We're going to see how the hair goes. It's going to probably be a multi-layer situation where I'm going to do bunches, the swirls. There's a lot of swirls. There's so much hair. Ugh. So much hair. Like, you guys don't see it, but there's so much hair. All right, we're going to do a boop called back hair. What's the buzz? What do you want, phone? Stop yelling at me. Yes, congratulations. A bunch of people went live. Amazing. Good for them. I hope that lots of people are watching them and they're getting supported properly. And if not, we might have to go and do something about it. Why don't you do something? I see you looking at me. Where was that at again? Was it under here? No. I do not remember where these special things were anymore. There it is. So we did the weaves. We want a notable increase in thickness. Or maybe not. That might actually be what we're looking for. So we want to start with no, that's not quite correct. Man, This is actually going to be an interesting little thing to try and figure out. Oh, that's another problem that we're going to have, eh? We're going to have to deal with that. This might have to go under the body. And this particular thing might still not quite work the way I want it to. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, ads! Ah! Ooh, caught it in time. Caught it in time. Okay, so we have 5 minutes to try and get this done ASAP. It's going to be a good time, I promise. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with the general shape, and then we'll just add colors on top of it. So we're going to start by just using our regular brush with the color specifically. And just like do kind of this, because this is where we want that bit of hair to be. Again, big hair. Now we're going to go to that brush and we're going to kind of sprinkle some of the hairs out to like really make it seem like... I hate that it does that jagged cutoff. The jagged cutoff is not a nice look. I may just have to be careful with how I approach the general release of the hair. Yeah, I'll have to play around with it a little bit. Like, probably just have to do the equivalency of just erase those weird little situations that happen there. Easy enough to do. Like those. Those are no fun. They don't look very good. We can erase them. That one doesn't look good because it doesn't go anywhere. And I think what we can also do is just a little bit of this. Just add a little bit of texture to the actual hair itself. Already makes the hair a little bit better. I mean, we're going to be putting a couple of layers of color on here, so it should be okay, and we'll probably increase the thickness of it too, just so that it looks better. But we'll make something work out of this. Will it look good? We'll see. Can we hope that it'll look good? Yes. Do we want it to look good? Of course. Be kind of ridiculous if we were hoping for our own demise. Didn't mean to do that. So now on top of that, we're going to do the next color, which is this one. B, B, B. this one we get more from the back. No, we need to make sure that they actually are all coming from roughly the same position. And then we're going to go in and do a little bit of editing so that it doesn't look as chaotic. I don't think it's working as well as I want it to. I might have to just restart. I might just have to accept the fact that I'm going to be doing the majority of the swirls myself. And if that's the case, so be it. It's interesting how straight that pen is. Yeah, it's just how it be. Yeah, I think I'm going to just have to do it on my own. I think I'm just going to have to accept my fate. Accept the fate. Start from scratch. Do it all again. Ads coming in. I will be back ASAP. BRB. First of all, Dorn, thank you very much for the resub. 25 months. God damn it, dude. Why would you waste your time? But thank you. I appreciate the heck out of that. And also, Sokka, I'm sorry to hear that you had a nightmare. Nightmares are not always a good time. Sometimes they're fascinating, though. And thank you, Blue. Much appreciated. Ugh, sniffle. When I'm 6 foot under, someone gonna remember me when it's... even if it's online weirdos. Dorn, please tell me that there isn't actually a chance that you're gonna be 6 foot under in the next little while. We would prefer having you around, I think. There's a lot of lads and ladies that would be quite sad if you disappeared very suddenly. All right. No, I need to do thin. I prefer Dorn alive, to be honest. Same, dude.
Welcome.
Hello, new follower. I will not be reading your name out loud, but congratulations on knowing who you are. Controversial take, right? Man, it's almost like we appreciate Dorn here or something. And we're gonna definitely be doing this. And swirl like that. Yeah, I think the by hand was the correct choice here. We already have that spot. And we're going to add just a few more because we know how this is going to work. But the rest are going to be layered on top of this. Beware. The by hand. Go on, Avatar. And also welcome, Avatar. Hope that you're doing well. Oh, can't have that. That just looks ridiculous that there isn't a couple coming down from there. There. Then the second layer, we're going to add that other color, the secondary color, if you will. Just to add some extra layers to this, but we're gonna add a bunch of this on top of that. We'll just add that nice little extra flare like that. couple of that here. So that it nicely hangs down like so. And we're going to put that orange underneath afterwards. Actually, if we do this for a second and grab the free transform and just pull this way a tad and a little bit down, we stay kind of in the confines of where I want them to be without going too overboard, because we do want this to look kind of realistic. Kind of realistic. There, and then we'll do this a little bit. And then finally we add the golden hair on top of it. Okay, I did do that in the right one. Thank goodness. I thought for a second I completely goofed everything up. I was like, no. I didn't just goof everything, did I? There. Just gonna keep on keeping on. This layer's pretty thick with hair, so we're gonna just keep going. This one we're gonna make go down like that. And then for that, what we're going to do is we're going to add this color underneath so that it looks more correct to some degree. There. Yeah, there you go. Just add a little bit more texture. And then for this, and then we do one final thing, and that's just to add a little bit of brightness to the random spots. Just shoop, 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 just to give it a little bit extra texture. Jump, jump. All right, one side of the hair done. Now for the rest. Oh, honestly, don't think it turned out that bad. I think it's how to say it. It's a little bit less organized than it could be, but I think it's still generally around that vibe. So we'll see how we'll see how we manage to do this. Oh, actually, speaking of which, I do need to immediately go over here and just do those curls now. Because this part needs to have that particular color. So we're just gonna do that immediately. And just fill that in a little bit. Most of it is going to be hidden, so it doesn't matter too much. But we're gonna give that layer its layer. There we go. And we'll give it at least one or two of these just to like add that extra texture to it, so that it doesn't look really super uniform. I'm gonna save real quick. I'm gonna fix my thumb because my thumb is kind of hating me at the moment. Ah, there we go. It's not even the thumb that you think it is. It's not even my drawing thumb. It's the other thumb. And howdy do, by the way, Avatar. I hope that you're having a good day today. Whatever today might be tossing your way, I hope that you're taking it on with gusto and vigor and vinegar. You know, anything that like comes at you with like malice, you just immediately just like throw a cup of vinegar in their face and they're just like, yeah! Because I don't know about you, but I don't like it when people throw vinegar at me. That's not a thing that I'm happy with. Also just realized that I can do the eyes before I forget. Boop, boop, boop. All right, now this will be the front hair. So we need to do this and this. And this one's going to have 3 colors as well, but it's going to be a different 3 colors. Because for the top, we're mostly going to do, yeah. Kind of these longer spirals that are going to go all over the place, but are mostly going to go to follow this general shape. But we're also going to use that to fill in that hair here. Like this is just going to get filled. And that's good. Because how else were we going to do this? Do it this way. Fill this in. Because we're going to put extra, a bunch of extra colors on top of it. Cheek doesn't have to be super covered, but it's got to be covered enough, you know? This part I want to redo because it's looking a little uncouth. There we go. And we're going to be slicing this spot off a little bit at the end. But for now, we're just going to accept what we have. And again, we'll fill this in a little bit. I'm really trying to tell myself that things will be fine after this. Like, don't worry about what it looks like right now. It looks a little bit silly. It's okay. You know? We're going to deal with it. It's going to be fine. But now we need that second color, which is not the color you think it is. Yeah, it's this color. And this one's going to be actually more prominent than the original. Phone, I don't need you to keep telling me all the information, thank you. And what we're going to do when all of this is finally covered up and done is we're gonna give it highlights. But for now, I'm gonna keep giving it that big, wonderful mane of hair just to really make it feel like there's just like 50 pounds just hovering on her head. And she's just like, yeah, this is just my hair. This is how I get out of bed in the morning. Jealous? Yeah, you are. And you know what? I am. I'm not going to hide it. I see my jealousies coming out right now. And I'm okay with admitting it. Yeah, we're going to do that. It's okay if some of the top stuff has a background, but not all of it can have a background. Some of it needs to be hidden amongst the colors. Yeah. Like so. I'm just jealous she gets out of bed in the morning. That's these days. Scarecrow, you can't just come in here just with like honesty like that. Ooh. It's too real for this hour in the day. There we go. And then we add this layer on top of it. Just to add that extra layer once again, we'll need to add this one really on top of it too, to like show the general progress of the hair and its colors. Well, that being said, we're not gonna avoid putting a nice one here at the front. You know, just to really add emphasis to the different color gradients that we have going on. Bam. And then, after all that, hold on, I want one like really tall, loose one here at the top. Yeah, we need to make sure it starts over here though, and we'll get that sorted in a second. And then at the very end, we're gonna grab the really bright top, and we're gonna go in and we're gonna just give these spots just a little bit of extra detail, just so that they stand out a bit more. There's a part of me that's actually enjoying like how her hair looks a little bit unkept. because it just adds to the gremlin feel. You know what I mean? Which is like, well, of course her hair is slightly unkept. She's a gremlin. Gremlins don't, you know, brush their hair or, you know, do lots of maintenance for themselves. They're gremlins. I'll even add a couple into these bottom ones just for fun. See if that looks nice or not. Obviously these, because they're right at the top. Need to give those some extra attention. It looks silly otherwise. Love that little coil of hair just at the end there. And then we need to do this. We need to add a little bit of that. And we need to specifically, where is that particular line art? Right there. All the other stuff is not important. This stuff can be all added and not cause any problems. It's specifically this little chunk that needs to be there, which is going to be, boop. I think that's brush specifically that I'm thinking of. Oh, it's got to be erase then. I see what's happening there. Hell yeah. I think that turned out pretty good, actually. Crazy mane of hair at the top. Oh. Oh, sorry, just popping my back really quick. I don't know if that came across on the audio, but... Oh yeah, I did that, didn't I? That's a shame. Ah, well. Ta-da! Gremlin. Gremlin drawing for, oh god. Kadaitu Lardison. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I wrote the name in chat a while ago, but that was a while ago. Now I'm like extra paranoid that there's something in this PNG somewhere. I'm going to do an extra scan so that Dorn doesn't give me sass. I don't see anything. Oh, there is something that I forgot a little bit. And it has to go even lower. It's going to be super fast. But I did forget, and I acknowledge my forgetfulness. Just need that, and because it's not super important, boop, just underneath. I'm gonna put those both under there for orange change for this part of the ear. Come on, Will, you can still have some drawing between the lines manners here, my goodness. Then we grab this color for the inner ear. And then we grab the center color for the hair of the ear. Need to grab that again because I didn't quite color that. There we go. Their other ear is showing. It's just really in the back. If we do it this way, just make it a bit taller. Meaning that I've probably goofed in that regard because I didn't draw the ear perfectly. That one, and we go just so that it does look like it's going all the way through. And back to that. And there we go. Now they're about the same size. Boom, boom, boom. And we re-save it like that. Hold on. Okay, so I got that. Sending that one to the Dern. And then we're on to design number 3. Or on to character number 3. Oh. I hope this design isn't as difficult. Fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I also need to mark it off on the thing. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. All right, we got 2 more to go. Perfect. Though part of me is like, do I want to keep going? Because we're going to do an art stream tomorrow as well. Maybe we do 2 today, 2 tomorrow. Because this week is a really weird week. Because again, the same thing that happened 2 weeks ago is happening again, where they're coming in to do freaking bed bug spraying, and I gotta be out of here for at least 6 hours. So I'm like, man, I'll just go freaking visit family and also my one bud in that area, because that's just so much easier to deal with. But I don't know, maybe that's unreasonable. Man, I'm actually really happy with the way the hair came out. I didn't think it was going to turn out as good as it did, because at first I did that one system and I was like, I don't know about this system. And then it's like, oh, just do it by hand. By hand just looks better. Just hands down just looks better. And then, yeah, we'll at least grab the next one and get it set up. I think that's what we'll do, because I need the reference. Blue, I think you would like this character specifically. Because they're kind of like how to say it, like how would you describe that? Like a stitched puppet. Oh, I literally just talked about it for a second, Blue. You're totally good, but hold on. Like, look at this design. Look at this character. What a great looking character. There we go. So this is going to be the next character that we're drawing, just so that you guys can see the reference. Which means I need to go grab my original reference. Little gremlin boy. He's so gremlin-y. Look at him. Wait. Oh my god, we went through the music. How long has the music not been playing for? Wait, what's his name I must follow? So, I don't know his Twitter name, so let me look it up really quickly, because how to say it? I think his Twitter name and his username are different. I just need to find Mr. Dorn, because Dorn will lead me to this. You know what? We'll just call Coach Dorn. Should get me where it is. Coach Dorntastic. Where are you, Dorny lad? Oh, wait. It's at the top, isn't it? It's not at the top. Dang it. Give me a second. I'll figure something out. I will get there, chat. I just need time. I'm just really bad at finding things. Dang it. Hold on. I have an idea. Oh, yeah. Gee. Club. I swear they have a Twitter. I know it exists, damn it. There it is. I found the person. Bam. I was wrong. Their name is in the thing. So that'd be like Kankuro? Kankuro King? I hope I'm saying that kind of correctly. I didn't say Kangaroo King subtitles. There we go. Yeah, okay. They're not going to be the most difficult to design, all things considered, which is kind of nice. The interesting thing is going to be the fact that I actually have to draw over them. Over this actual skin to give them the stitchings. Which is kind of neat, because like they have stitchings over some of their wrists specifically, the neck, which the neck doesn't matter because you can't see the neck, and across the face. That's a really neat look. So we actually have a relatively fun character to make here. Hold on, something just happened. I know I clicked. Just gonna keep doing that until I goof. Yes, children, you're very loud. Thank you. I swear this apartment complex becomes more and more noisy by the day. The other day I was awoken by my upstairs neighbor deciding that instead of lifting a piece of furniture, they instead were just going to push it across the ground. So all you heard was that something like screeching over the ground, and it's just like, dude, it's Sunday. 10 a.m. Sunday. You absolute monsters of human beings. Some of us are trying to sleep. Angie noises. I was an Angie boy. I'll admit it. Should I have been asleep already for a while at that point? Yeah, probably. Was I? No, I was not. Oh yeah, the most freaking yellow eyes known to man. Boring into your soul. Should I give them a dot in the middle? I almost feel like I shouldn't. It makes them so much creepier, though. I don't know. It looks like their theme is a little bit more ominous, so maybe we should do it this way. Just that. I can't properly construct that with my face. Yeah. We're gonna do it that way. I think this is fun. From what I could tell from his general look, it is supposed to be a creepy kind of feel to his... Not creepy, but kind of ominous. And I like it. I think it's really neat. Let me do a media search for a second just to make sure that I'm not out of my mind and it turns out he's supposed to be super, like, wholesome and friendly. Because that would be very embarrassing. Maybe I'm a little bit wrong on this. We're starting soon. Screen art is so pretty. Oh my god. Blue, chill. You're falling in love with someone again. Stop it. Sprays with spray bottle. Wait, no, actually, hold on. Scarecrow, are you there? I need spray bottles. Please. Thank you. Had to call in the cavalry for that one. Nah, I think I'm actually gonna not do that. In the end, I feel like it's a disservice to do the creepy eyes, whereas it feels more like they're, how to say it, they're a bit more chill than I originally thought they were. So we'll call that one a oops. They play mahjong. Jesus Christ, Blue. How do you go online without just, like, having an aneurysm every time? Just from just the pure... how to say, overstimulation of character designs. Okay, how do I make this work? Do I even have the brain to make this work? I don't think I got the brain power for another one. I think I'm just gonna shut down if I start trying to. Bleh. Yeah, what I was gonna say earlier, now that I think about it, I've got this, like, weird, like, creativity block right now where I feel like I can't really be creative at all. Like, every time I try to be creative, I just get really tired. and just kind of go like, man, I just can't creativity at the moment. It's really bizarre. I don't like it. It's why I'm glad that on Sundays I do some like casual like drawing doodles with a friend, because it just helps something happen. It's weird. I don't like it. I hope to get over this weird creativity block at some point. But yeah, I think I might just stop here, because I feel like I don't have the energy to get started again. Which is fine. That means tomorrow we have two more drawings that we can do, which I'm excited to do because I feel like they're going to be fun. So like I said, we're drawing this one, and we're going to be drawing... That's the wrong one. We're also going to be drawing this individual. Her pattern is going to be an adventure to draw, because I have no idea how I'm going to be approaching that. Like, the general outfit is relatively easy, right? Like, the kind of like the gothic platforms with the, like, how to say it, with like the transparent outfit, relatively simple again, belt, cloth that flows down, again relatively easy, not too difficult of a hair. But the flower pattern's going to be hard. So tomorrow is going to be an interesting day in terms of the designs that we need to draw. We got the puppet boy, which I think is going to be a very interesting one. And then we have the madam. So regardless, those two will be interesting. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to stop here before I start investing into something that I do not have the energy to do. Oh my god, why is like everybody and their grandmother streaming right now? Okay. Ooh. 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 E. Ooh. Ooh. E. It's a Monday too. True, I'm not used to streaming on Mondays when apparently everybody is streaming. All right, we're going to do a poll. That's, I think, the best choice here. So, where go? We can go to Sekiro. Shadows Twice Die. That's not what it's called, but still. In Stars and Time. Call of Duty. World War II. Final Fantasy 14, or The Sims 4. All right, we'll even give it 2 minutes, and we'll let you guys use points, which is dangerous, but we're gonna let you do it, because I'm feeling generous right now, and like Moon's not here at the moment, so it's not gonna be a situation where suddenly there's a tie and then all the problems of that are gonna happen. But yeah, if you guys have a specific game from that list that you would like to choose from, that's not even everybody on the list. I had to pick some people because I had no other choice. There were too many options. Gosh dang it. Also, speaking of options, I'm such a sad lad because another city builder / management game that I was really excited about that was going to come out at the end of this month, or actually was supposed to come out 10 days from now, has been moved to July. And I'm like, I'm so glad that you're doing this. I'm so glad that you understand that it's better for you guys to give yourself the extra 2 months for polishing and cleanup and bug fixes, etc. But also, I want to play now. My, like, adult gaming brain versus my child gaming brain. You know, the, like, I'm so glad that they're taking the opportunity that they can in order to make sure that it's polished so that when we do get it, there will be less likelihood of any problems and it will be a much cleaner and you know, like, smooth experience. And the other side of me is just like, games now! Throw cup across room angrily, kick something nearby, scream. There is no victory here. Call of Duty. Well, there you go. We're going to go and hang out with Cooks. Mr. Cooks 771. We're going to go give that boy a little bit of a sassafras. Oh, and we're doing it right as eccentric rated too. Perfect. So we're going to double whammy the heck out of this boy. All right. So first of all, just we have to. I'm not even gonna do a big old thing about it. There you go. Twitter, Discord, YouTube, VODs, ASMR. I need to really figure out the next book. I haven't figured out what book we're gonna read next, but I really gotta get on that crap. I gotta get that figured out before Wednesday, because I'm gonna be at my parents' place for a couple days. I'm not gonna be able to do anything there, so I could start reading. So try to figure out a book by Wednesday. If you guys are interested, of course, at all in the book club that we do once a month, you can go to my Discord. In the rules section, you have to click a little coin, but underneath of that, there's a bunch of different choices, and one of them is a book, which lets you get into the secret book club, where we pick a book once a month to read, and then at the end of the month, we sit down and we talk about it. It gives us all an opportunity to have an excuse to read more, which I think is a positive thing. But we are going to go ahead and raid Cooks. That should have worked. It did. Perfect. Raid S, raid F. So there you go. If you guys are subscribed, please use the top raid message. If you're not subscribed, please use the bottom raid message. And also thank you guys so much for being here. All 13 of you. Gosh dang. I normally assume that if I raid on non-Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, it's just like, yeah, no one's going to show up. I'm going to just sit there and talk to myself for 3 hours. But no. You absolute lovely bedbreads and sleepyheads came in and were just like, yeah, we're going to talk about stuff. It's going to be interesting. And I'm like, okay. But everybody, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Whether you were chatting, whether you were lurking, whether you just popped in and out for a second, know that you were super appreciated. I hope that you guys have a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time might happen to be for you. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope that you are drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time might happen to be for you, hope that you have a very restful sleep. A big extra good luck to Frozen Scarecrow for his trip tomorrow. I hope that you have a great time in Norway. Thank you guys all for sticking around. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope to see you tomorrow for more art. And if not, I hope that you have a great rest of your week and subsequent weekend. Bye for now.